Alright, welcome to the Kroger 400 here at Lucas Oil IRP. Last race here of the Indianapolis doubleheader weekend. We had the Brickyard 400 on Monday with Bush Baked Beans winning. Tonight we go to IRP, a famed Bush Series and Truck Series track that has played role to many finishes, good finishes in the past. But that's besides the point, as we have 3 regular season races left in the regular season, including this one. It looks like Wyatt's going to be close to locking himself in on points, as we have complications that Sean might have to drop out of the chase, which would give Nick Maggie the final spot. But that will be said soon. It's a 140 lap race. Stage 1 will end on 50. Stage 2 will end on 100. I don't think there's a restart zone, so just start back here at the black. At the beginning of the black. Hold and move back, please. But stage 1 ends on 50, stage 2 ends on 100. Remember, you gotta use the access road on exit of pits until the middle turns 1 and 2, where it ends, where the blend line ends. You must use that. And coming down pit road, you must use the access road off of a back straight entering turns 3. If you do not do this, you will be getting a warning. So just make sure to do that. But pit speed also, 66 will be the penalty today. If you go 66 and over, you will be getting a drive-through under green or a to the back under yellow. So Lucas, move back. Can you guys move back a little bit, please? You start back here at the black line at the beginning of it. Lucas, keep moving back. Alright, Tristan, move the 21 back because you're a few ways behind. You're in the back with Brandon. But yeah, Tristan's getting lined up. Tristan, just move him back, bro. Just use whatever you need to do. Move him back, please. Can y'all move back, Brantley and Bush Baked Beans? Can y'all move, bro. 11, move back. 21, just move. 21, go. I don't care if he's out of line. Okay, thank you. Alright, Tristan, move back. You're not on pole, so you gotta move back. A little bit more. A little bit more, please. Lucas has to have a little bit of a lead. Alright, well, he thinks it's fine. Are we ready? I think I might start without Brantley for a minute. If he's not here, I'll start without him. Well, Brantley, I gave you 54 seconds. Get in the car. Alright, we're gonna start now. So remember, when the restart thing pops up at the end, that's when you guys will go. So here we go. It's not going. Alright, there we go. Green flag's out. I think this is one of the harder setups we have for actual tracks, but I don't know. We don't have tire wear, so that's a plus for people who don't like tire wear in this series, I guess. Looks like he's gonna lead lap 1 here. So first race here. This is the last short track before the chase starts. We have Watkins Glen and Daytona next week. Then we do have a short track in the chase. It is Bristol. Holden has the lead. I don't know if we can get around him yet. A little bit longer stages. 50 is the end of stage 1 and 100 is the end of stage 2. Tristan's going to get around him. A little bit of contact use. Get a lap away here, side by side though. Wide for second place. Lucas up the track. Brandon gets around for third. Tristan leads another lap. We're going to take a look of our race from the stands here. We're going to do some shift P work. Brandon and Lucas side by side. Brandon there trying to get to the quarter panel of the 48. Just cannot quite do it yet. Brandon there to the bottom of the racetrack trying to make something happen here. 10 laps in. It's gotten insanely spread out just yet. Well, Brandon goes up the track, and now we're back to 3 wide for second. Let's get up just to pull away a little bit more. '88's gotten clear. Guys now is going to have a push heading into 3. Wyatt's caught up a little bit now to the pack as they're battling really hard for the spots early. Oh, Brandon got a push from the 21 and he got hooked on the 18, but he gets a good push into 3. Gonna have a little bit of a run while 88 here for second place, but Tristan has built up a almost 1 second lead on these guys. Okay, Wyatt, thank you for lifting. I don't know why he got in the wall. I think Holden got into him or something. Seems like a disagreement among the 18 and 29 there. People do have different breaking points, you gotta remember that. But now, Brandon's gotta try to get some clean air here, maybe some help from the 88 to try to catch up. He already is gaining a little bit, but line though. Him in the 48 probably have the best lines I've seen. Some of the best lines. Or just get there. Gain quite a bit, actually. When he's not having people kind of just battle him for second place, which doesn't help the game on the leader at all. Ford's actually pulled away from those two and is pretty close, about a car length away from the 48. If Brandon could just keep this pace up, I think he has a shot. Oftentimes he could get screwed or have a lag, but looking like pretty quick today. So he went high that lap. Lost a little bit. Got pushed by the 18. They're side by side right there for 6th place. Brandon back to the bumper of the 48. Can he make a move? Almost had the opportunity to. A good line. The twin ones caught up a little bit too, and Ford lost a little bit of time off of that. I do think though when they battle so hard for 2nd place, they lose so much time very quickly. Trying to push it. But I feel like he needs to wait till he's right on the bumper to make a move, which he is now. Let's see. He's gonna enter a little bit higher. Gonna get a push from 21 now, side by side almost. Tristan was able to use Brandon's bumper to gain a little bit of a boost there. It's so hard to get around here. Oh, we have a multi-car pileup back there. Looks like they're gonna get it back going. Wyatt. Turn it back around, Wyatt. Wyatt. Thank you, Wyatt. Keep going, Wyatt. I saw the second half of that, but Brandon now to the lead. Wyatt's gonna get 1 out of 3 for typing and causing a wreck. Now the 4 and the 21 are the players at the front. Side by side, here comes the 21 to battle. The 21's going to lead his first lap of the race, trying to get 2 wins in a row somehow. I'd argue, yeah, cool. Maybe he has been a little bit better than Wyatt this season. Brandon being a little bit aggressive. Remember, don't go to 66 pits. Okay, Tristan clears himself. Brandon losing a little bit of time off of that. We got Lucas side by side. Everyone's got a little bit of a lead now, though. Yeah, I probably should have called a yell for that, but when I saw it, it looked like it was resolvable because it was only one guy by that point. Cole was getting going, and then Wyatt, unfortunately, had his issues. But Tristan now back to the lead, side by side though, with the 21, and he hits a wall snag entering the corner. Oh, Brandon has an issue there. Brandon tried to type that he was going to pit, and then unfortunately lost a bunch of time off of that. Was battling for the lead. we go. Some guys are going to be going down pits here. Do not want to speed. Lucas goes in the wrong pit box, and that's going to be a 1 out of 3. Brandon's got to play a little bit of catch up now. He's got Holden behind him. Bushbeck Beans is going to go down pits. So far, no one's sped yet. He's off pits. Let's see where he merges. He's got a little bit of a lead. Let's see if he can hang on to it. He can merge now, and he does. In the lead. Keeps his lead, actually. That was a great pit stop on the 21 car here, as Holden and Brandon side by side going to lose some time on the leaders, unfortunately. But they could maybe push each other, then they have a shot, I feel. 21 back to the point. He's been good so far. I think him, Brandon, and Tristan have been the best 3. Lucas is putting himself in that conversation, though, once again. One car though, getting the bumper, back bumper moved by the 48, but he's been able to keep it clean. 21 to get a 3rd win here on very different tracks, by the way. Chicago and an intermediate. Indianapolis have basically a super speedway style track, and IRP a short track. That would be pretty cool, but Tristan with a beautiful corner gets around him somewhat easily. Side by side, 21 got back to the quarter panel. Lucas is frozen. He's going to lose some spots. .21 side by side, looking to get the switchback. Couldn't get there in time. 48 though, still leads. 24 laps left for him. Bushbeck Beans is left 10. Shug's left 3. What a corner entry for 48. Something happened to Lucas. Lake is freezing really, really bad right now, sadly. And it sucks for him, man. You can tell he has the speed, but unfortunately, freezing issues have plagued him. He said he's gonna park it. 88 car was so good to start off the year, and unfortunately, lag has been plaguing them at some of their better tracks. So something happened to Tristan. Someone lost him. Or gained a little bit of time on him. Stage 1 is getting a little bit closer to ending here. With 11 to go, 10 to go in the stage, not bad. Not 11, I'm at 10, but the 21 here has been strong. Really good pace out of here. Coming up on some lap traffic here with the 29. He said he was freezing. Wyatt's going to let them by. Good move by Wyatt, in my opinion. Veteran move right there. I think he is actually going to go pit, though. And he speeds on the entry 3 times. 4 times. He went 70s in the all first. He sped on pit road, and I think he's going to park it too. I mean, good points for him if he just parks it. Honestly, just to get those points is good for him. But now we have a side-by-side battle. The 48 got back around him. Now we got a 6-car race here. Brantley guaranteed the top 6. Side by side, 6 to go on the stage. This is some great racing so far. I'm liking this. Although it does suck that 2 guys had to park it so early, but it happens sometimes. Wyatt realistically just needed those points, any points, obviously, to just get himself in a better. Well, he's gonna actually be over 100 points above Nick, so even if Nick wanted to win it, then he couldn't. But there's still the possibility that Sean can forfeit his spot for Nick Maggie. Side by side again. Photo finish out of 4. 21 car back to the lead. Great battle between these two as Brandon's gone around Holden and could be gaining on the leaders there, but they're having a phenomenal battle right now at the front. Tristan back to the bottom. 21 fending him for him own on the top. So he wants to get squeezed in the wall a little bit. 48 back to the point. 21 bump and run up the racetrack side by side. Side by side entering 3 and 4. 48 goes up the track. Gonna lose a little bit. Kind of wall tapped. Didn't lose much. But 21 back to the point. 4 is gaining a little bit of time on them. And with the 18. Side by side. Now the top kids stay with him, but they both went up the track there. But the top kids, oh yeah, white flag at the stage. Tristan's gonna win it, albeit with a little bit of a wall tap. Cole's gonna get some stage points, but Tristan remembers stage win. Side by side as here comes Brandon now into the fold. Great racing. 3 wide out the corner. 21 leads it. 3 wide for the lead right now. Holy hell. This is very fucking fun to watch. Brandon Hale trying to put on a show. Trying to get a win, matter of fact. Tristan back to the lead. Brandon loses time and wrecks. Oh man, I feel so bad for the guy, man. He was having some great speed, and unfortunately, it all just goes away. Something happened. I don't know what happened. He had some input delay. Man, it sucks, man. Brandon's had some major issues with lag or input delays. He's gonna have to do some sort of strategy or just hope to just gain again. That sucks. He was quick. Gotta feel for the guy, man. He was having a good race. Although it's not over, we still have 90-something laps to go. It isn't totally over. As Brantley speeds on pit road, that will be a drive-through penalty. I'm sorry to say it, man. You went 78. You're supposed to, 66 and over is the penalty. You went 70s throughout the whole entire thing. I'm pretty sure I said that before, but sorry, Brantley. That's just the penalty. Ain't totally over for Brandon. He could still gain. I mean, he's got draft from the 11, I believe, so we'll see. They're still battling really hard right there for the lead. Tristan's been able to have a lead now as 18 now trying to get into this battle. It was originally a 4-car battle, but unfortunately for Brandon, it's 4.7 seconds back. If he could just work on it slowly but surely, he might have a shot to get back up there, as Holden's going to be the first one to come down pits this time here. Don't speed, remember. Try not to, you're getting a little close. Don't. Thank you. Stage 2 will end on 100. Tristan now has a little bit of a lead over the 21 car here. $40 pits. I mean, it's not impossible to get back up there. Holden was wrecked, and I believe it was even a little bit further back than Brandon was. Brandon's got a chance if he just pits solid and gains some time back. There's a chance. Albeit it's going to be quite a lot of work for him to do. Tristan's going to come down pits. Brandon's going to pit with him. Do not want to speed here. Brandon's not too far off of Holden. I think he's within drafting distance almost. Brandon's going to let the 18 by. I believe everyone's pitted except for Bush Baked Beans. Holden and Brandon just got to try to gain that time back. Well, Brandon might be able to draft off Brantley, and that could help him, but Brantley might just end up letting him by. Let's see. Bush McBean's 22 laps led on the day. Tristan 38, Holden 3. The 21's going to make the decision to pit now. Good entry. Let's see if it's as good as the stop as it was last time. Goes, getting off the pits. Let's see. Kind of a little bit late on the... Actually, way better pit stop at the 21. He has a big lead over the Tristan now. Brantley, I'd get off that wall and just let off, please. Or let Brandon by, I don't know. I don't know if you're really helping him or not. But Bush McBeans retains a big gap, but the 27... actually stayed out and is going to lead a lap. Now he's going to pit here. So now it's a little bit more spread out here. Bush McBean's a beautiful pit stop now as he's gapped the 48 quite a bit. 48's within drafting distance. Forrest just got to work hard, man, to catch back up to Holden. I think he's a little bit closer than he was before, so he's just got to walk in here. But the 21 now back to the lead. But 1 second lead. But it's one thing we gotta remember, though. Stage 2 end on 100. 21 there is really capitalized on that strategy. Hitting a little bit later, but he gains a ton of time. They are catching up quite a bit. Obviously, there's a little bit of draft, but gaining about 2/10 a lap. 21 just got to hold his ground once they get back up to him. Reigns 2.8 seconds back. That's manageable. I think he could gain on holding here. And then get back up. Because, you know, these guys are going to battle hard for it. I feel like they will. They've been battling hard pretty much all race long. But once Bush McBeans crosses the line this lap, he'll be at 30. Tristan's at 38. So Bush McBeans just got to try to hold him off for as much as he can. This has been, so far, I think the 21's best race all season. Yeah, he's won. But this has been the most impressive I've seen the 21 be. A great pit stop. He's been able to hold off Tristan really well and be as good as him, if not a little bit better in certain points of the race. So it's really been them two, the class of the field, Tristan and the 21. But the 18 and the 4 have been really quick too. So I wouldn't count them out when we get to the end of it here. Well, 21's got 48 coming back up on his back bumper. Those two have had a bump and run central here all race long. It's gonna get to the back bumper there now. Right on that back bumper. He's gonna turn him! He's gonna turn him! Out of the way. I'm gonna warn him. Actually, that doesn't look intentional, but that was really bad. I mean, the 21 got absolutely screwed there. Looks like he hit a bump on the track, which caused him to go loose. I'm gonna actually take a look at the replay here. 21, man, such a good race, but he's got to gain all that time back, unfortunately. Ah, man, that sucks, man. That really does suck. Let's see here, though. Let's see the replay. Let's see here. Yeah, he had a track bump and it just Tristan was on the bumper and just fucked him over. Hopefully the 21 can get back up here. I think he's definitely been one of the best. Him and Tristan have been the class of the field, but now Tristan's got the 18 to worry about. Maybe holding could show that he's pretty solid here too. Bush McBeans gotta try to catch up. 1.5-second gap. What's Holden gonna do? I mean, Holden's not known to be super aggressive sometimes, but he can be when he wants to. Side by side. Here comes the 18. This is getting out the 21. The 21 just gotta lock in. See what the 21 wants to see. 18 in the lead. Now he's clear of the 48 here officially now. Goes up the track though, and side by side he's gonna get his first lap led in a while. 58 to go, 19 to go into the stage. Or 18, I don't even know. Oh, Tristan walls him. He's gonna give him back the lead or a little bit of room. 21 gaining. 4 cars struggling a little bit here. I think Brandon's just gotta walk in a little bit harder here. Try to get back up. Side by side for the lead, 48 and 18. Getting back up there. Now the 21's back up here for the lead. This will help Brandon catch up if Brandon just walks in here. 48 laps led for the 48 machine. You could say he's been the best guy, but I think it's been him into 21 here. As the 418 is going to go down pit road. It's going to give a little bit of gap to the 21 and the 48 in between him. Brandon pitted with him. Tristan, I assume, is going to pit soon, but I think the 21 could have that really good pit stop he had earlier. Try to capitalize again. Brandon out of pits. Tristan's going to pit this time maybe, or next time. Tristan's gonna pit this time. Does not speed, although he was close, and he went 68. Although he might have not, because we've seen people go over, but it was a 68. Unfortunately, that's a drive-through unless you can prove it otherwise. I don't know, I can't prove it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I have to give a drive-through, I can't prove it. Sorry, man. Sucks. I mean, I've seen other guys maybe go a little bit quicker, man, and I didn't see it when I was paying attention. I just got to pay attention better. 21, though, staying out. Crack down on it better. .46 to go though, and the 21. Get a good pit stop again is going to be the question of today. Brandon and Horner are just battling here. Oh, Brantley gonna let them by. 21. Still staying out here. Staying out a few laps longer than he normally does. And now he's going to go down pits. Let's see how good this pit stop is from 21. Here he goes into his box. Let's see how big of a lead he will have over the 4. Cole went 67. That is a drive-through. Bushwick Beans gets out of pit road behind the 4, so Brandon actually has the lead now. Result. Brandon's gonna be his first lap all day. Cole, did you do your drive? Did anyone see Cole do his drive-through? Let me know if anyone saw Cole's drive-through. Brandon's got the lead. Okay, apparently he did. But I don't really know how much I believe that. But I didn't see it for sure. I was focusing on the leaders, so it's my bad. But the 21 to the bottom of the 4. Okay, I assume so. It looked like he did, because now he's behind Tristan, which is where he was. Brandon now has the lead. 38 to go. That was the end of the stage, so Brandon gets stage win. Bush in second. Golden, Tristan, and then Cole again. Brandon there, I think a second stage win of the season for him. Last few races. Brandon said that he had some real speed, but he just kind of got wrecked. Let's see if he can close it out maybe. 37 to go. .410 lead. We haven't had many winners this season, only a few. Well, 21 gets sideways. Only a few winners this season. Brandon can win, that'll be another winner added. Brantley went 67 on the final thing, so that is a drive-through. 6-7, Brantley. It says it on the monitor, and the monitor doesn't lie. Even if you go 66, there is a chance that you think it actually says 67, but it's for a split second. I've seen it in clips. Still do drive-through and make people do it, even if you think you went 66, you still have to do the drive-through. Well, 66 even then is a penalty, so you don't really change anything. Brandon Hale's got a little bit of a lead, but the 21 and 18 are also hungry for a win here. You know Brandon's really, really hungry for a win. He really, really needs one. Side by side though. Bush baked beans. Brandon side by side. Both these two contending for a win all race pretty much, most of the race. Holden here is also hungry for a win. He's gonna send it on the 4 car. Holden, Brandon there, don't really have much of a history, although Holden did wreck him for second place at Canadian Tire. So, I mean, that's the thing. Wait, oh my god, we got some lap cars. Brantley, let them by, please. Brantley, let them by, please. And Tristan's frozen. I'm not going to tell Tristan to let it by yet. I think it's freezing now. Pretty bad. But here comes the 4 back around. The 21 with a crossover. Side by side for the lead. 29 to go. Between the 21 and the 4. Yeah, it's fine. Just hopefully they don't catch you and get into you. I'll let you know if they're really close. Bushwick Beans to the lead. Cole and Brantley get out of it. Okay, Holden, you didn't have to wall him for no reason right there. Holden and Brandon side by side. The 21's gaining a little bit of time. Brantley and Cole just try to stay out of it. I might tell Tristan to let them by though, because he is giving the 21 draft pretty soon. probably gonna tell him to do that, but. You tell your stupid friends, told him to stop joining my games and just driving a car? It's stupid, man. Okay, Tristan, I'm gonna tell you to let them by because you're helping the 21. Oh, and one of them left the car on the track, and that's a caution. Nice. Nice one. Nice way to have your friends ruin the race here. It's a good ass race, and you let them just join and do that. Nice one. I think I'm banning, dude. Hunter's fine, but your friend Chris just ruined the race, bro. Tell that dude to get a fucking life, cause he's like 19 or whatever. Yeah, he does this bullshit. Stupid. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Pits are open though. That was gonna be such a good finish, man, with Brandon, Bush, and Holden. And then Chris is just a pussy, dude. Chris did get in the car. And then I kicked him, and I guess it probably just went by itself. Which isn't my fault. I don't care, dude. I'm banning Chris. I do not give a fuck. Tristan, why are you getting fuel, man? I did not give you permission to, man. Also, you are the free pass. Tristan was a lap down, to my knowledge. Let's pit. Everyone pit. Tristan was a lap down, but he has to just line up for pits anyways. Yeah, you did get the lucky dog, and no one else is the lucky dog, to my knowledge. Because everyone else is like multiple laps down. Cole is one down, so Cole basically has to pit if he wants to stay a lap down, but if he wants to lead a lap, he will have to stay out. Chris was not in the stands. I saw someone with the username YT Crispy or whatever in the car. Alright. Cole, are you going to pit or are you going to... 4Car is the leader, to my knowledge. 21 caused the yellow, technically, because he hit him. 18 second and 21's third. Yeah, but Cole, you're going to be still a lap down because Tristan got the free pass. What do you want me to do? A dude got in the car, I kicked him, and I guess the car just went by itself. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. Are we ready here? Here we go. Pits here. Gonna have 20 to go. Apparently Cole are still laps down. Well, yeah, you're in the back anyways because you got the free pass no matter what happens. I think Tristan went in the wrong pit stall. That's a warning. I think that was an accident, but still, unless he got pushed. But Holden could be the leader off pits, and Brandon push big leads. Well, Brantley and Cole, I just not try to fight. Let the leaders battle for it, but 4 best drivers all race get to battle for it. I guess even harder here with 21 to go. 22, my bad. It kind of sucks, man. I think that was gonna be a way better finish without this yellow, but I don't know. What can you do? You got retards who are 19 years old and the most immature retards ever. Brantley and Cole just try to not screw him over. Here we go. Oh fuck, don't go. Because I forgot that I'm not doing CD. Here we go. 22 to go. Here we go. On the thing at the top, the restart thing. Green flag's out. Ran off a great restart. Clear Holden going into 1 and 2. Brandon's got the lead, but if I'm Brandon, I'm a little bit worried because you know those teammates are gonna try to do anything in their power. I'd just be careful. Hold in there behind the 4 car. With a bump and run in the 4. Brandon the ball a little bit side by side of 20 to go. One's gonna send it in there on the 4 car. Fortunately, Corey didn't take advantage of. Here comes Brandon making a move, almost 4 wide for the lead right there. Tristan and Brandon to the lead. Tristan to the lead, my bad. Anything they don't want though is to fight too hard to the point where they end up losing ground. Oh, but Tristan's gonna go up the track. Okay, Tristan did not need to come down like that. Although he is fighting really hard for this one. Bush Big Beans to the lead, 3 wide for 2nd place. That wasn't going to work, so good move by Tristan to lift. 21 back to the lead there. Brandon's got to do something, man, because those guys are going to help each other out. He wants this one that bad. 21's got the lead. 15 to go. I would hope they wouldn't just let the 21 win now. I want to see some fighting like we saw most of the day. Okay, Volt. Hunter, you're getting in the racing line. I'm teleporting you. You're literally in the racing line. Hold in here. Side by side of the 21 almost. Let's see what he can do. This is going to use the point completely. Okay, Brantley, just please, just don't interfere. Thank you. Side by side for the lead. The 21 gets him pushed up the track. Holden to the lead here with 12 to go. What's Tristan gonna do? He's gonna get a push up the racetrack. They all go up the racetrack. Side by side. 3 wide for the lead. Brandon to the lead. Brantley, go away. Please. Don't ruin a finish, man. Don't want to get penalized when you're not even relevant in the season. Tristan makes a move on the 4 car. I'd say the 4 has every right to punt because they punted him first, but that's just me. Holden has the lead. Side by side, 3 wide. Your friend's so autistic, like genuinely. Generally one of the biggest retards I've seen. What a fight for the lead we have. 9 to go. Let's see what we're going to see. Just nothing too ugly, guys. I don't mind some beating and banging, but nothing too ugly. 4-car with a good bump and run. 21's got the lead for now. 8 laps to go. One's now going to tie for the most laps led. 7 to go. Brandon make a move. 7 to go here. Let's see. Don't know what. Except for Cole. 6 to go. 21's been dominant here, but here comes the 4-car. Hope we can see a good battle between these two, man. They really deserve it. Brandon's gonna wall him a little bit. 21's gonna get into him. Here comes the 48 on the bottom. Brandon's gotta fight a little harder now. 5 laps to go. Tristan in the lead. He's tied for most laps led. Okay, hold on. What are you doing? Four laps to go. What's gonna happen? Okay, Holden. Don't force too hard. You're being racing quite dirty. Side by side, 3 to go. What we're gonna do, he goes up the racetrack. Okay, Tristan. 21's got the lead. Holden, I'm warning you. I know you're purposely trying to hold him up. Don't give a fuck. 21's got the lead. Is there anything left? 2 to go. Brand's got every right to wall you, dude. You fucking held him up and wrecked him first. You started this. White flag for the 21 car. Let's see if he can hold him off for just a few more corners. Brand's gonna try to send it. He's gonna try to Austin doing it, but it's not gonna be enough. Bush Baked Beans gets 2 in a row. Got a feel for Brandon as they completely team them on them right there. Some race manipulation. So, I say fair racing between the 21 and the 4, but they were racing for like a dick. They were had some race manipulation in my opinion. So maybe some penalties here. I mean, no, I mean you straight up walled him like 5 times and held him up. Both of you too. I don't know. You did it a little too much. I mean, he didn't even start it. You guys started it, so I don't really give a fuck. The 21, I wouldn't say he gets penalties because he was racing pretty fair in my opinion. I wouldn't say he tried to destroy you, but he was definitely trying to do something aggressive. I think he was trying to get to you at least. Okay, man. I say a fair winner, but I don't really like how they're racing him, honestly. It's just a little too much. I don't give a fuck if you're trying to fight for a position. You're just racing like a dick at that point for absolutely no reason. I wouldn't say it's hard aggressive racing when you're clearing yourself on him purposely so he doesn't have a shot because you want your teammate to win. I know what's race manipulation. I know it's on purpose. I have been around long enough to know when something's on purpose and when something's, you know what I mean. Give it up for the 21 though. Bush Baked Beans, 3rd win of the season. How do you feel?
Or relieved. I mean, if I didn't win this race, I was probably going to be the angriest I've ever been after one of these races, because you could talk about race manipulation, but when someone parks a car on the racing line when I'm on pace to win the race, I don't care what happens after the fact. I'm gonna win that race no matter what it takes. And then someone's trying to send me in every corner. I'm gonna race in the same way he's racing everyone else.
Yeah, I mean, sucks that late caution happened. I think we wouldn't even be having this dumbass conversation if that caution didn't come out. Which Holden's friends is just stupid, man. It just sucks. They had to do something like that. But
I mean, I can't be too mad because I'm sitting here. So we take it. It was actually, I mean, when it was settled in and we weren't beating the shit out of each other, then it was actually kind of fun. Me and Tristan going at it, and the pit strategy and stuff was pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought that was the best short track racing we've had all season. Just, I mean, I don't mind the hard racing. It just feels like, and I'm not in that voice call, so I don't know what you guys are talking about, but it does feel a little sketchy, you know, especially with what Holden did to Brandon at Canadian Tire when Brandon even raced him hard, in my opinion. It just proves that I don't know. It just feels a little sketchy to me. And what Holden just said just makes it even more.
Hey, I never wrecked him at Canadian Tire. I was second place. He was going to pump me in the final corner, so I hit the brakes all the way so he wouldn't pass me. And the whole race, he's so position hungry that he punts me every corner. What an idiot. Like, you don't pump me out of the way, and then we get a caution. I'm making sure he doesn't win. Noah's led half the race. What are you doing? I know I manipulated the race my own self. I was going to wreck him either way.
I'm just
I
saying.
didn't care where I finished. As long as he got wrecked, it doesn't matter to me.
That just proves my point.
Yeah, so, good. I race manipulated because he's an idiot. Get out of the way.
Yeah, that's fine.
Doesn't know how to drive. He only has one win at a plate track. He sucks. Get the frick out of the way, Brandon Hale.
That's fine. That's your opinion. And my opinion is that you just proved my point. So that's Bush Baked Beans and Holden. Guess we'll go to the 48 car. He got 3rd place in this whole debacle. Shouldn't even be controversial, man. Unfortunate that we had to get a late race yellow. But Tristan, how do you feel about the ordeal here tonight? Good race, though.
I personally wasn't trying to let anyone win. I don't do that. It was just all of us were racing like retards, whether they want to admit it or not. So I was matching the energy and racing like a retard myself. So, yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, the lead lap thing, the caution was clutch for me, selfishly speaking, but definitely stupid. I wouldn't necessarily say. I don't clear myself. I don't intend to do that. I never do that on purpose. I hate how that works, clearing yourself, because you just turn yourself, and I don't know why I would do that on purpose. So, but podium, another podium, so we'll take it.
Well, I'd say overall still a good race. I mean,
yeah, it was fun. It was all good.
Yeah, but well, we haven't really interviewed you that much this season. But how do you feel about your season overall entering the chase here in a few weeks?
I think we have a chance to 4P. However, it's a lot more competitive this season, I'm noticing. So it's really up in the air. I think Shug can make a run at it. Lucas, if he can attend, he can make a run at it. Noah can even make a run at it. Yeah, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting.
Well, anything else you got to say? You got the Glen and Daytona next week, 2 tracks you've won at.
Yeah, hopefully we can win our 4th in a row at the Glen. That'd be nice. Keep that streak alive for as long as I can. If not, well, so be it. But we'll see. See what happens.
All right, that is your 3rd place finisher, Bob Rome J. I don't know if I would penalize anyone. It just felt like it in a way, but. Cole, now, how do you feel about your race?
I don't even know what to say at this point. I am just a broken record, and I'd be wasting my oxygen if I were to even try to make a fucking complaint. Because I am just fucking accepting the fact I'll probably never fucking win again. I am just the unluckiest driver out of anybody in the chase, unless you're fucking Sean, who hasn't made a race in like 3 races in a row or some shit. And of course, this is the second race in a row now where Wyatt does a absolutely fucking stupid move and fucks me over again. Then there should have been a fucking wreck, and there should have been a caution been called in that one fucking lap, because we took like 3 seconds to actually all start get going again. It's just, the fuck am I supposed to do? Am I just supposed to sell my fucking soul? Am I supposed to change fucking teams? Am I supposed to just fucking find a job? Am I supposed to fucking do anything? Like, I don't fucking know at this point. It's just getting old. It is just, might as well be a super speedway merchant at this point. I am rightfully crashing out because I don't know what else I can really even fucking say up to this point, because it's the same old fucking situation.
Well, you got some tracks coming up, and maybe you'll get some luck. Unfortunately, it's been a lot of bad luck, obviously, but I wish you the best of luck, man. Sucks to see you struggle this season, but at least you'll have.
It's more just I'm getting fucking raped. This is what is happening here.
Yeah. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Especially from my fucking teammate, especially when fucking speedometer likes to lie, and especially when my fucking router just decided, oh, let's just crash you twice for no reason, and surprisingly didn't fucking lag out both times. It's like, fuck am I supposed to do, bro?
Alright, well, that is Cole. Hopefully can get some luck. I gotta take a big fat piss, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, or next week. Go in.